There's a smell when rain hits old ground. Takes me back without a sound to a porch and a wooden chair, to a life that used to be there. Sunday mornings, nothing planned. Just your coffee in my hand, and the world felt small and kind, like it knew we had time. Now the rain still falls the same, but it don't call out your name. Oh, it just hits the window slow, like something I used to know. And I swear for just a while I can see your tired smile in the way the gray sky bends back to where we've been. Oh, funny how a scent can stay long after it fades away, like a ghost you didn't feel till it brought you back here. I don't chase it, I don't run, just let it come undone. 'Cause some memories don't break, they just wake. Oh, if you've ever smelled the rain and felt your chest cave in, like a life you used to live, still calling from within, then you know how time can go, but never really let you go. Some things fade, but never leave, just like you in that rain. Oh, We were young without knowing, didn't see where life was going. Just two hearts in borrowed time, thinking we'd be fine. We didn't measure what we had, didn't think of good or bad, just lived inside the day like it wouldn't slip away. Now I see it clear somehow, all the things I miss back now, all the ways you tried to stay while I drifted away. And it ain't regret I feel, just a truth that cuts too real, that we had it in our hands and didn't understand. Just didn't know it was rare. Some things only show when they're gone. We were young, without knowing. There was an old summer in her hair, sunlight tangled softly there. Like every afternoon we knew had turned itself to gold and blue. We were standing by the river bend, talking like the days would never end. Wind moving slow through cotton fields, the kind of peace a young heart feels still see the porch steps warm, fireflies rising before the storm, the radio low from a screen door room, and your dress catching the month of June. Pickup tires on dusty ground, ice in a glass, your laughter bright, dogs barking somewhere in tonight. We didn't know the collie rare, didn't know life was happening there, didn't know the smallest things would one day hurt like wedding rings. When the evening air turns sweet and warm wind drifts through city streets, something old comes back to me like a season that refused to leave. I ain't saying I want it back. You can't rewalk an old road like that. But memory ain't about return, it's about the places inside you burn. And I think of you with the sun gone low, with all that light from long ago, still caught in places no one sees, between the years and under my sleeve. If you've ever felt one season stay long after it slipped away, then you know how summer hides in the corners of your mind, not in heat, not in sky, but in the way old feelings rise, and how one face can still be there, summer in her hair. Some days don't end, they just grow far, like porch, like glowing passing cars, still living somewhere soft and bare, in that old summer in her hair. June goes by, but some things stay. Golden in a quiet way. In the backseat of a Saturday night, we thought the world was all streetlight. all cheap cologne and dashboard glow, all nowhere plans and roads to go. The windows cracked, the radio low, your shoes kicked off on the floor below. We had no money, no grand design, just your warm hand reaching over mine. There was a diner open past midnight, a neon sign and coffee light, 2 plates, 1 laugh, 1 long slow stare, like youth itself was sitting there. We drove out where the blacktop thinned, past old barns and Ben Road signs and wind, talked about towns we never see, and people we still plan to be. Funny how a young heart swears life will wait because love is there, like all those dreams can keep their shape long after time begins to scrape. Now I pass parked cars at night, see 2 shadows in dim light, and for a second I'm there again, before the years and everything. I don't miss being young and wild, I miss being simple for a while, miss when forever was a word we said without feeling absurd. And I miss your head against the glass, watching telephone poles pass, like the whole wide world was ours, for one small ride beneath the stars. If you've ever loved a night so much it stayed with you like a second touch, then you know how memory rides in the backseat of your mind. Not in the road, not in the car, but in who you were beneath those stars, and how one Saturday survives long after the rest of life. Some nights don't fade, they just grow deep, like old songs you don't outkeep, still humming low when the years turn bright. Backseat of a Saturday night, engine low, world out of sight, still there in me tonight. There are photographs in the hallway still, caught in frames and standing still. A younger me, a softer face, a life that once knew how to stay. One of us leaning on the car, one beneath the Christmas stars, one where your hand is on my sleeve, before we knew what years could be. I passed them on the way upstairs. Sometimes I stop and sometimes stare, not because I'm trying to fall behind, just because old life is hard to leave behind. Pictures lie in certain ways. They keep the smile but lose the way. They never show what came after, how joy learns silence after laughter. Still they hold a kind of truth, not the whole, but enough to prove we really stood inside those days. We really felt those things that way. And maybe that's why I keep them there, not as worship, not as prayer, but as witness in a narrow hall that a whole life once lived through these walls. Keep too much of what is gone, but memory ain't a chain to me. It's proof of what I got to be. Those photos don't ask me to return. They don't reopen every burn. They just say softly, plain and true, you were there and love was too. If you've ever stopped in your own home and felt old years begin to call, then you know how pictures keep what waking life can't always keep. Not the pain, not every scar, just the fact of who we are, and how a hallway full of frames can hold a life that changed its name. Some things stay because they should, like old paper, glass, and wood, holding still what time ran through, just enough to tell it true. I walk past slow, but not alone. Those hallway years still bring me home. There was a time the porch was full of voices, family talk and little choices, uncle laughing, ice in jars, kids still chasing summer in the yard. Screen door slamming, mama calling, late light on the columns falling, Somebody humming half a hymn, somebody saying, let the evening in. The table held more than plates, it held whole years before too late. Stories told twice and nobody cared, because love sat easy there. Now the porch is mostly boards and shade, quiet where the old folks stay. The rocker moves when the wind leans by, like something in the house still sighs. I go back there in my mind when the world gets hard and fast and blind, to that slow place where people stay long enough to make you feel safe. And every family loses tone, one by one the voices go, till all that's left is evening air and the shape of who was like they are leaning in again. If you've ever loved a house for more than just its roof and painted door, then you know a porch can hold more gold than ever can be sold. Not in wood, not in nails, but in the way old memory trails back to where the voices ran and made a boy into a man. Some homes are gone before they fall, but still stay standing in us all, lit by dusk and country air. When the porch was full of voices, comes in, and I can hear those old voices soft and near. I remember Main Street before the years, before the empty windows and shuttered fronts appeared, when the barber stayed till 6 on Fridays, and the bakery let the sweet smell drift down both ways. There was a movie sign with letters half lit, and all of us too young to know how much we'd miss it. Walking in boots on warm cement, thinking the town's all that life ever meant. You'd wave from the corner by the 5 and dime. I'd act like I wasn't there, everything felt small enough to hold before the world got wide and cold. Now I drive through slow on Sunday noon, past the bank, the church, the feed store room, and every place seems thinner somehow, like memory is the truest thing there now. Still I can almost hear the screen door spring, the Saturday crowd, the register ring, the low talk outside the hardware store, and old men leaning into one story more. A town don't vanish when the signs come down, it just moves inward and settles under skin somehow, till every cracked curb and faded lane starts calling you by your first name again. I know some folks never look back long, say the past is gone, gone is gone, but I think places earn the right to stay lit in the mind tonight. 'Cause Main Street held us when we were thin, before the losses, before the leaving, and even now in another life, it still shines under everything I write. If you've ever loved a town before it turned into something less than before, then you know how roads can keep old footsteps underneath, not in crowds, not in signs, but in the pulse of older times, and how one street can still remain Main Street before the years all came. The years go on, the storefronts dim, but some small towns never end within, still bright beneath what time appears. Main Street before the years. I pass through slow, but part of me still stands there young on Main Street. There was a radio in my father's truck, crackling through static and bad luck, old country blues and preacher men, and games we never stayed home to listen in. Bench seat tone, one window slow, dust rising where the cornfields grow, and me riding quiet by his side, learning how men speak without speaking much. He tapped the wheel on the backbeat line, spit out the window, never wasting time. And every now and then he'd hum, like music said, what he came from. I didn't know then what that ride would be, how memory waits years to tell you what it means, how one old truck and one old voice can shape the man inside your choices. Now Now when a song comes through half clear, something in me brings him near. Not in grief, not in pain, just in that low blue radio rain. And I think of fields and worn out roads, of heavy hands and quiet codes, of how much love a man can hide in fixing things and giving rides. He's gone now, years gone too, but some sound still comes shining through that old AM tone, that drifting line, that way the static blurred with time. And maybe that's why I still drive slow when evening stations coming low, 'cause somewhere in that thin old sound, the man he was still rides around. If you've ever heard one radio song and felt a whole old life come on, then you know how music rides beside you through the mind. Not just melody, not just tune, but fields, dust, and an old June. And how a father can remain in the radio, in the rain. Some men don't leave in words, they said. They leave in songs inside your head. Still humming low when the day runs through. Radio in my father's truck. Dial glows dim, the road rolls on, and he's still there in every song. She left beneath the carnival lights, blue and red on a summer night, cotton candy sky and Ferris wheel glow. More years ago than I can rightly know. We walked with cheap tickets in our hands, two small hearts with bigger plans. The whole fairground spinning bright, and her laugh cutting through the night. There was a game booth with little stuffed bears, dust on my boots and wind in her hair. And for a while the whole wide earth was tilt-a-whirls and second chances. I remember the way she looked back once over her shoulder in the crowd and dust, like joy had found its proper face, and one lit up passing place. Funny how memory keeps those frames, not the dates, not the names, just a laugh under electric light that still comes walking through my mind at night. Woo! Now county fairs come round each year, kids run wild and music smears, and every time the lights turn on, I feel a piece of old time come back strong. I know that life moved where it must, close to weather and dust, but some joy never really leaves. It just glows softer through the years. And that's the thing about the past. Not every part of it cuts like glass. Not every part. Some parts warm your hands instead, like a lamp by an empty bed. Oh, if you've ever loved one memory, not for pain but for how free it made you feel for one bright hour under some old borrowed power, then you know why laughter stays long after all the rides decay, and how one night can still give life. She laughed beneath the carnival lights. Some joy don't need to last to live. It stays in what the years still give. A little color in the dark old mind. Carnival lights. And another time, music fades, the midway dims. Still I hear her laugh in them. There was autumn on the old football field, band low in the cold and the bleachers filled, breath in the lights, jacket zip high. Friday night under a black small town sky. We weren't thinking of the future then, just that whistle, those lights, that wind in your hand, finding mine in the stands, like that was all the playing life needed. The field smelled like grass and rust. The whole town gathered, because that's what small towns trust. And every touchdown, every song felt like a place where we belong. Now the paint is faded, lines run thin, the scoreboard don't always light again, but I still see us in those rows, coat buttons, gloves, and red cold nose. I still hear the marching band trying hard to sound grand, and the boys out there beneath the frost playing like nothing could ever be lost. Maybe that's why fall still hits me strange, 'cause seasons know what people change. They bring back colors, bring back air, bring back who you were standing there. I ain't saying those nights were perfect, just that memory makes them worth it. Turns old games and parking lots into cathedrals of forgotten thoughts. And maybe life is partly this, carry little pieces of what you miss, not because you're stuck back then, but because it helped make who you've been. If you've ever felt one season call, And for a while I'm standing there with you. Leaves blow past, the lights burn mild. Autumn still runs that old field wild. There was a last slow dance we never knew was the last thing we'd ever do. Just one more song in a rented hall, one more hand against the small of your back. The band was tired, the room half gone. Some folks had left their coats already on. And still we turned beneath cheap light, like the world had all the night. Your head leaned close, the music low, that old kind of song with nowhere to go. And if I'd known what time can steal, I might have held that moment still. But that's not how life gives warning signs. It don't mark the last good time. It just lets a thing be what it is, till one day you live on this side of it. Now every barroom tune I hear brings back your breath, your shoulder near. That slow turning, that warm floor shine, that easy fit of your hand in mine. And it ain't sorrow all the way through. Woo! There's gratitude in memory too, for one more song, one more spin, before the years came crowding in. I've had nights since, I've had music, but nothing wears that same old truth with it. Nothing quite lands in the chest like the things you didn't know were the last. So now I let those old chords stay, not to pull me down, just to say a life is built of moments small you only understand afterward. If you've ever looked back and found one quiet thing still spinning around, then you know how memory moves, like a slow dance in old shoes. Not in sorrow, not in blame, just in how one song remains, and how love can still come through. The last slow dance we never knew. The record ends, the room goes dim, but that old turning stays within. still circling through the years anew. The last slow dance we never knew. Band plays low, lights fade blue, and I'm still there, dancing slow with you. Morning on the other side of yesterday comes soft, but it don't wipe things away. It just lays light across the room where old thoughts bloom and old goes smooth. The kettle sings, the floorboards speak. Same old house, same quiet week, and me standing in the pale first sun with all the things that made me one. There's a kind of peace in getting old, not because the hurt goes cold, but because you learn to let it stay without asking it to go away. I used to think healing meant erase, a cleaner heart, a lighter place. But now I know most living through means making room for what made you. The past don't end when morning comes. It just grows still, it just grows numb, till memory sits beside your tea like an old friend too tired to leave. And there's no bitterness in that, no need to put the years on trial, just a softer knowing in the chest that some things ache and still feel blessed. So I open up the blinds and stand, feel the day arrive by hand, not new, not pure, not free of stain, but honest in its quiet grace. If I've learned anything at all, this life ain't just the rise and fall. It's also what you carry through and how it changes carrying you. So let the morning do its part, lay a little light across the heart, and let the gone things stay in place without becoming all the place. If you've ever reached the dawn, still holding what the years put on, then you know how life can be tender with old memory, not forgetting, not undone, just standing in another sun and learning what remains to say. Morning on the other side of yesterday. Some nights end, but not the soul. Some years pass, but not the whole. And morning don't erase the way the heart keeps time with yesterday. Kettle low, first light gray. I'm still here on the other side of yesterday. There's a house on Maple Street with a crack beneath the seat. Of the porch where we would sit, talking about nothing much. Paint's gone pale, door hang loose, windows tell a different truth. But I still see you inside, like you never left that life. We didn't know we'd leave that place, didn't think we'd lose that space where the world felt small enough to hold all of our love. Now it's just another door, another story no one knows. But to me it's everything that could have been. I drove by there yesterday, almost turned, almost stayed. But some roads you don't go back, even if they call you back. 'Cause our house ain't what it was, and I ain't who I was. And time don't wait for what we miss, it just exists. If you've ever left a place, it still holds your old face, then you know how memory stays in forgotten ways. Not in walls, not in wood, but in everything that once felt good. Some doors close without a sound, but still stay.